is his favorite chocolate is bar one. But when we were growing up, Daddy could never say bar one. It was always baron or one bar.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the comedy Faulty Towers, but he loves that.
He loves Mr. Bean.
He loves Leon Schuster.
And his favorite card game is Crazy 8.
We all know we use toothpicks to pick out meat, but with Daddy, he uses a toothpick for everything. Even after eating a banana and yogurt, he'll use a toothpick.
He absolutely loves Shakespeare.
He still uses handkerchiefs in this day and age.
And he's got an 11th finger, which is his cell phone.
He loves long drives. I remember we used to drive from Cape Town to Durban like a couple of times before, and he absolutely loves it. And you can't go to Robben Island enough.
He's not a very big drinker, I'm sure all of you know that, but he does drink what his bodyguards call the Zuma special. And because of his very young age, the doctor says he must take a few glasses of wine now and then for his cholesterol, which he dashes with appetizer. So we always tease him to say you can take the man out of Kandla, but you can't take the Kandla out of the man.
Here are a few things that you do know about the birthday boy. He's a really kind man, and as kids we used to take advantage of that. Whenever we'd want to go to someone's party and our mother said no, we'd go to Daddy and ask, and he would always say yes, so we knew we could always get away with it.
Our father's a very affectionate guy. He's very down to earth. He's got time for absolutely everyone. Whether you're a state president or a normal South African, he's got exactly the same amount of respect and time for you. But sometimes he can be a little too affectionate. The one time we were out with him and he was walking by and there was a group of people he was walking by and one lady shouts out, "Zuma, Zuma, steli number!" And he starts giving out his real number. But that's what we love about him. He loves everybody equally, and that's why we love him.
But it wasn't always like that, because whenever we'd call him, like he had a problem with being affectionate towards us at times. Whenever we'd call him and we'd say, "We love you, Daddy," you know, usually it's like, "I love you too," but he'd be like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you very much." But now he says, "I love you too."
It's no surprise because his first love is the African National Congress. If you ask Daddy, "Daddy, why do you have so many kids?" He says, "I'm increasing the vote of the ANC."
But it wasn't always like that, because as children we had to learn very quickly that Daddy had to be out for the during the struggle, trying to liberate the country. So we had to understand that he's our dad and everything, but he has to do it like his liberation thing. Help me.
But as we've grown older, we've gotten to understand that our dad's not the soccer dad, the one at the PTAs, the enthusiastic father who's overbearing, but he's always managed to be a great father to all of his children. And even growing up, even when it was tough, he was always there for us, somehow managing to balance his life and all the responsibilities that he carried on his shoulders.
The struggle did traumatize him a little bit, because sometimes when you can't wake him up in the dark, because he will freak out. So you have to crawl there slowly, switch on all the lights, shake him softly, because if you just go like this, Zuma, he's like, "Hey!" So you have to, the struggle did traumatize him a little bit.
Daddy always jokes to say that he never thought that he would be a prisoner after liberation. But now he's found himself a prisoner, and his prison is Mahlambandlovu. He hates the bodyguards, he hates the fact that, and he doesn't hate the bodyguard, but he hates the restrictions, that he can't just go to the shop and buy chappies, that he can't go to the movies with his kids. So he's always joking to say that, no, you know, I'm still a prisoner, always joking with his bodyguards, but he takes everything in his stride. Even for us as kids growing up, it was quite difficult and sometimes embarrassing. I remember the one time Daddy was coming to watch a school play that my sister was in, and we all went to the same school. So during the day, the play was in the evening. During the day, we were sitting in the lawns, and then the bomb sniffers came, and it was this whole commotion. And my friend next to me is like, oh my gosh, why are there policemen and dogs? I was like, I have no idea. But in my mind, I was just like, oh my gosh, Daddy, what are you doing to us? But seriously, Daddy, we just want to say that we love you, and from the bottom of our hearts, and behalf of all the Zuma family, thank you so much for everything you do. You're an absolute inspiration to us, and we really value all your support. Our dad is our first line of defense. No matter what happens, he's always there for us, and we want to assure you that we'll always be there for you and we'll always support you. It's been a long 70 years, and we're so proud to be able to call you our father. And happy birthday, and to many, many more.